sing this next song about anything at all.
Welcome, any and all, to the Tuesday edition of Dreaming in Paradox. I'm your host, John Olsen.
And I'm your host, Jose Venutolo.
And joining us once again is Briana Redmount.
Hello.
So today we have a fun little game for you.
Yes.
We have a new game once again.
Yeah.
Today's game is once again about movies. We are going to test ourselves, but also test the movies themselves. So we are going to play a game based around the Bechdel Test. For those that don't know, the Bechdel Test is sort of a low bar standard invented by cartoonist Alison Bechdel, author of Fun Home, great book, and now a show on Broadway. And it is an indicator for the active presence of women in films. And to pass the Bechdel test, you have to do 3 very simple, seemingly easy things. You have to have 2 named women.
That's the first one.
That's 1. So 2 named female characters. They have to talk to each other. That's 2. And what they talk to each other, and they have to talk to each other about something other than a man. And that's it.
That's it.
So
Those 3 things.
So we're gonna go through some movies, and we will try to determine
if they
pass
or not
the Bechdel test.
And then we'll get 1 point if you get it right.
You get a point if you get it right. I was wondering if there was a way to do bonus points on this one. I'll just fire this at you. You can shut it down if you want. If a movie very clearly passes the Bechdel test, maybe you can go double or nothing to see if it passes the reverse Bechdel test.
The reverse?
Are there 2 guys that talk about something other than a woman?
Okay.
But if you get that wrong, you get no points.
Is there
no points.
There's no way to check it, though.
There's no way to check. Okay, forget it.
Yeah.
I'll scrap it. I just thought it'd be fun. It'd be a rare instance.
I mean, the other thing is that we could, the thing is that there's also no way to check it, but if you could just think about the scene that makes you feel that the Bechdel test is pass or not.
Yeah, but it's like
maybe
it's hard to say if there's no scene.
Yes.
Okay, so scrap that. No bonus points on this.
No
one.
bonus points. There's no room for it. So.
No room for it. So this little thing appeared on the desk last week.
Yes.
Mysteriously and without comment. This week we will comment on it. This is for this is a cup for a traditional Argentina drink known as mate.
Mate.
And also the cup is just called mate.
This is a
There you
mate.
go.
That's a mate.
There you go.
This cup is a mate. It is from Argentina. It has a lovely little carving on here. And also within it, it has a random allotment of movies.
Yes.
I know for a fact that some of these do pass the Bechdel test.
Okay.
But I'm sure
But
a lot
if
of them
I will know them or not, or what,
Yeah.
who knows?
So we're going to do 1 at a time. And if you get it right, you get a point.
And you should try to play along.
And you should play along.
There's no reason why you cannot just pause the episode, play yourselves, and then put
See
it back
if it
on
does,
and
yeah.
see if it's or not.
Yeah.
And then you can tell us. You can tell us how you did. How
you stack up.
Yep.
So since you're the guest, I think you'll go first.
I'll go first.
So we'll shake it up.
All
First
right,
Blood.
This is exciting.
First Blood.
And you can...
Oh, that should be one of the movies.
Okay.
It's not in here, I don't think.
All right. King Kong.
King Kong. I'm gonna just
Now,
put it
are
like
we talking
this.
about original
Did we
black
put a
and
year
white?
on this?
No, there's no year. Or are we talking about
Let's say that
the one with Jack Black and I think
let's
Wanna go with the new one?
let's go with the new one. Yeah,
The
because
new
it's the
one.
one.
All right,
that
let's
we
go with the
can-
new one. All right, we're talking Peter Jackson.
People can
Peter
relate to it.
Jackson. Adrian Brody's in it, right?
Yeah. Adrian Brody,
Who's the girl?
Jack Black. Oh, Naomi Watts.
Naomi Watts. That's right.
She's great.
I almost said Uma Thurman. I was like, that is not
That's
Uma
not correct.
Thurman.
Oh wow, this is really interesting.
Naomi Watts is one of those actresses that I think is really good for period.
Yes, she's beautiful.
She looks like someone out of time.
Yeah.
Are you keeping score? Because I'm
No,
gonna.
you're scorekeeper, aren't you?
No, but because I'm.
You're verifying?
Okay.
Yes.
Give me your card then.
Here.
The card.
It's not the
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if she because she's an actress, right? Does she
Yeah.
talk to any other actresses during the movie or anything?
Yeah, they spent some time on the boat.
No, you know what? I don't remember a single other female in that movie, and
So-
it takes place on a island, and it takes place in New York. There's no other females in this world. I'm gonna say it doesn't pass.
And she's gonna say it doesn't pass.
She's gonna say it doesn't pass. Well,
Is she right?
she is right. She's
Aha!
correct. She is right.
All right,
The
King
interesting,
Kong, Peter Jackson, fix it.
Fix
the
it.
interesting
Do better.
thing is that
That's what I'm gonna say.
because-
If they fail, I'm gonna tell them to
Do
do better.
better.
because there's 3 iterations of this movie. There's King Kong in 2005, King Kong versus Godzilla in 1962, and King Kong in 1933. King Kong in 1933 does not pass the Bechdel test. King Kong in 2005 does not pass the Bechdel test, but 1962 King Kong versus Godzilla does pass it. It's
Godzilla brings the
Godzilla
equality.
brings equality in and
He just makes things
anti-chauvinist.
better.
Yeah, he's such a hero.
He is
He's such
a
he
hero.
He's like the king of the monsters for real.
Yeah.
This
Good
guy,
old Gojira.
good old yeah. Oh my god, he keeps coming
All
back in the
All right,
movie, in
so-
the
All right.
the show.
We'll go clockwise as
King
usual.
Kong
We'll just kind of
go.
leave a list.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fair.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go for a random allotment. So I got Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private
I think this is kind
Ryan.
of, are there even
any women in this
women
movie?
in the movie?
I mean, I don't know.
They listen to the one French song that's also in another movie with no women, The Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
The one where Morgan Freeman's like, I don't know what they were singing,
But they aren't.
but it sounded like angels, or something like that. And in Saving Private Ryan, he translates what they're saying.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna give it a hard.
you gotta go
a hard
like,
no. I
straight
don't.
on.
I can't think of a.
And you're right.
Yeah.
It does not.
pass.
It
Alright.
does not pass it.
We'll see. That was an easy one.
Am I gonna suck at this game?
Maybe.
I don't know, but here, I'll
So
take it.
there.
I will be the fact checker.
Yes. So let's see. I
You
picked
guys can switch off.
the Power Rangers, the movie. I've never seen this movie.
What?
I've never seen the.
Did you watch any Power Rangers?
I've never watched the Power. Like I was.
Oh.
it
I
was-
already
it-
know the answer off the top of my
I
head.
was already like.
think I know the answer.
So Power Rangers, the
I know.
movie. I know that there is a girl Power Ranger. I know like there is also female villains. So I'm gonna assume that it does because at some point maybe they speak among them and then it happened, and then they're not talking. There's no love interest. So I'm gonna say yes, but I probably suck.
It does pass.
Does
It does pass.
There are two
Yes.
female Rangers.
There's two.
Oh, there's two female
So
Rangers.
that makes it easier.
Oh, of course, and they're not gonna talk about
And then
boyfriends.
there's the woman in the jungle, right? Who gives them their new powers.
That's right.
So she has to talk to them about something. She talks to
Yeah,
them
there
about superpowers, right? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
But you know,
And a
Alright, so
boyfriend.
Power Rangers
a boyfriend is
passes.
not a
Passes.
superpower.
Good for kids.
But, yeah,
Good job.
good
We'll
job.
give it a good job.
But you know, I can't think of an actual conversation in that movie.
Oh, Saving Ryan, do better. I just remember
better.
the only thing I remember from that movie is when she's assigning them. It's in that scene when she's assigning them their new animals because they go from dinosaurs to animals.
Right.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
the I forget which color he was. The Asian Power Ranger. He goes,
No,
I'm
it's
a
a girl.
frog.
The
You're talking
Asian
about the
Power
There's a
black
guy.
one.
I'm sorry.
The black one becomes the frog,
Is
I
he?
believe, right?
Am
No,
I
I
crazy?
can't remember. You might be right.
I
I,
think
don't
I'm
think
right.
he's Asian though.
Uh-oh.
I thought you were asking what the color, what the Power Ranger color was.
That's
But
what it was.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't
So
remember.
the guy is
I don't
disappointed
remember.
that he's the
Yeah,
frog.
he's like, I'm a frog. But then the frog's the best one.
Because he can jump around.
Because he
really?
can jump around. He's got this cool tongue move that he does.
Yeah, that's
I was gonna say something. I stopped myself.
Good
like
job,
you were
Power
like,
Ranger.
"What's the color of the Asian Power Ranger?" Was like,
Yeah.
no.
There's a good Key and Peele sketch about this.
Yeah,
Yes.
but is it
The
true? But
Falcon.
is it that his color or not?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
It shouldn't be.
I don't remember.
the original Yellow Rangers was an angel woman. Was an
There you go.
Asian woman, sorry. All
He was an
right.
Asian woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Let's see. Oh,
Let's see. So
How well do you remember the movie?
I remember it pretty well.
Alright.
So I mean, it's got to be two named women. I don't
think I had to
women
search as
ever
The
talk
Last
to each other in
Crusade.
this movie, because the only woman with a real part is the German woman, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it doesn't pass. Indiana
I
Jones
think
Last
you're right.
Crusade does not pass the
you are
Bechdel
right.
test.
It
Yeah,
does not.
right,
it does
right.
not pass.
Indiana Jones Last Crusade?
Do better.
Do better.
Do better. Be less chauvinistic. Come on.
what he said.
Okay, John. Here we go.
Alright, I'm going.
I wonder, like, this is so far, it's like pretty,
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty-
logic to
yeah,
us, but let's say who
Yeah, I'm curious.
When do we mess up?
I tried to put a few in. We both came up with selections, and this is kind of a general list of movies that we might use in the future as well. So I try to put a couple in at least that might be trickier.
Yeah.
So this is ID4, and I know the answer to
What
this
is
one.
this movie?
This is Independence Day.
Day.
Oh,
Also occasionally known as ID4.
by who?
Jose wrote it. That's how they advertised it.
They advertised it as ID4.
Yeah.
So
as that
Independence
and-
Day, and then the 4 is just
The
because
fourth-
that's the 4th of July.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
And as it should have, it aired on
Independence Day.
Independence.
Yes.
So there's definitely a conversation between two women.
Yes.
There's the
yes.
president and Will Smith's stripper girlfriend. And I think that they just talk about what they do. I don't think they talk about a man. I'm going to say it does pass.
You are right. You're
Ah.
right, and that is precisely the scene.
This is
She finds the first lady. She's
Yeah.
injured.
She rescues
and
her.
then they have a conversation. She goes like, "Oh, what do you do? I'm a dancer. Oh, ballet." And she
Ballet,
goes,
yeah.
"No,
no,
exotic.
not that kind of
exotic."
dancer. Yeah. See, but like, here's the
crazy.
thing.
It's a good
That's
scene.
the only scene where two women talk to each other.
Yeah, most likely. I
Yeah.
think so.
Good
I
job,
think it is.
but do better.
Yeah.
I think it is. So
All right,
it's
so
me.
you.
It's you.
All right.
All right, here we go.
We're going to get through a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
curious
gonna go
when
through.
somebody's going to get one wrong. So far, we're on point.
We're on point so far.
I think that whoever gets the first one wrong should get 3 points because of the first one wrong.
You think it's going to be you?
Darjeeling Limited.
Darjeeling
Darjeeling Limited.
This is a Wes Anderson.
You know what? I can't
Did you put
remember.
this one in here?
I do not. That's not my handwriting. Or is it my
That is
handwriting?
your handwriting. I don't
That
do
is
that
my
with the ease. I
handwriting?
don't do accents.
Yeah, then you know what? I cannot remember in that movie
Yeah, I think I know the
a
answer.
woman at all.
There's
except
I remember
for, like,
one.
Except for like there is the short film before the Darjeeling Limited, which is with Natalie Portman, but that's not part of the actual movie. And then again, I don't remember that movie too well, so I'm gonna say that it doesn't pass.
Yeah, there's the mom in the movie, and yeah, there is the scene with Natalie Portman in the beginning.
But it's like,
They're
it's
talking
a
to men.
prequel. It's kind of a short.
yeah, but she's
film
not
that-
talking to another woman. I
Exactly, she's with one
Schwartzman.
guy, Louis Schwartzman. So I'm gonna say it doesn't pass.
And you would be correct.
There you
Darjeeling
go.
Limited. Do
You're
better.
so chubby. Like, I couldn't believe this out of Wes Anderson.
I know, right? Wes.
Oh, Wes. Oh, Wes.
Oh,
And he wanted to do a film about brothers. I don't know how his track record is.
So weird.
If he's got a bunch that
yeah,
do pass,
but that
maybe
doesn't
you get a
mean
pass
that they
once in a while.
don't.
But yeah,
Like, you can make a movie about brothers with other characters
true.
in it
Yeah.
that are women.
See, now, for now
I think
on,
you can get the occasional pass. But like, if I kind of am curious about the rest of his track
See, now,
record.
every movie I make, I'm going to have at least a pointless
You
scene.
want it to pass
Even
the
if it's
Bechdel
not
test.
there. It would be like, you two talk about,
It's a
like...
low bar. It's just like there should.
Yeah,
It should
it doesn't
be.
mean that even the characters are at all feminist in any way. It's
Yeah.
just that they.
Yeah, but it's important, like what you said, they have to have names.
Yeah.
They can't be just like
They're
an
nobody.
extra and another extra. They have to
Yeah.
be characters,
characters.
important characters,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, this one's interesting. Aliens. It's the sequel.
The sequel.
So that one has the girl in it. The
Yeah, she
kid.
has
Does
Sigourney
have the kid.
Weaver.
It's gotta
Oh,
be.
the
It's
kid.
gotta
The first
pass.
one has multiple members, and there are multiple women in the movie too,
in the first one
and the second one.
and the second one. But do they ever talk to each other?
There's a question.
See, and that's
What do
why
you think?
this
It is an action movie
It is an action movie, but
It's
the main
James
character
Cameron,
is a woman.
who's had many a wife.
Yes.
One of them
and
being the
many a
only Oscar
problem
holder.
on TV. Anyway, I'm gonna say it does pass. Aliens.
Think it does pass?
It does.
It does, right?
It's got
Because
to.
she talks to
she
Newt.
talks to the little
She talks to the girl.
yeah.
It does. Actually, like,
Good job,
Actually,
James
the only one
I think most of James Cameron's movies
in everything
pass.
that came up here with alien with the word aliens in it, only Cowboys and Aliens does not.
Does not
pass.
pass.
Don't
And-
tell us other films in case we want to come around to them.
That's true.
But I mean, Cowboys and Aliens
It had a
has
female.
a lot of women in it.
I
Not
never
a
saw
lot,
it.
a lot,
But
but
it's-
it's got a bunch.
The
and they
main
just
talk to
never
each
talk to
the
each
girl
other.
from the other planet is a woman. She just doesn't get the chance to talk to another woman at all.
All right. Let's
is so weird.
Let's see. Let's see if we can get it.
Oh, wow. This is gonna be
It's gonna be like a 1 point differential.
Yeah, this is gonna be the game where we are gonna get a little up ahead about like the guests, because the guests are winning.
Okay, so I have Pirates of the Caribbean, The Black Pearl.
That's the first one?
The first one. Does Elizabeth Swann talk to anybody not about a man?
I know the answer to this.
Because she definitely talks to the other maid.
Oh.
And they talk about the love interest.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another scene where she talks to anybody? I think it doesn't pass.
You're wrong.
Final answer.
You're
I'm
wrong.
wrong.
You're wrong. It does pass.
It passes. When does it pass?
It doesn't say, but it does. It said it
Yeah,
does.
click on it.
Oh, you click on it and it shows.
And sometimes it'll say what
Can you give the scene?
they give you a scene.
But it does pass. Mila Elizabeth Swann talks to her maid about men. First about Norrington and
you
Will.
know what it is?
Then about the pirates coming to town.
It's when who's the other woman in that movie? Do you remember?
There's
Emma Taylor.
Zoe Saldana's in that movie.
That's right.
Zoe
Zoe Saldana. I always forget she's in that one.
She's one of the maids.
She's one of the
No,
pirates.
she's one of the pirates.
She's one of the pirates.
She's one of the pirates that they hire as
That
their
they
crew.
hire as the crew because they have.
She's
that
not in any of the
ragtag-
sequels.
Oh wait.
Zoe
Zoe
Saldana.
I for some reason I was thinking of Zoe Kravitz. I was like, I don't know. Zoe Saldana. Yeah, the
Zoe
one that did
Saldana.
Colombiana, the one that did.
And she like
Avatar.
slaps Jack Sparrow and
She's
goes,
like
"I
Jack
deserve
Sparrow."
that one."
So they talk on the ship
All right, well,
about.
good
It's
job-
like
good
when
job,
they're
pirates.
fighting another ship.
Good job, pirates.
See, Disney stepping it up.
All right.
But
So-
again,
Yeah.
you couldn't think of it.
Yeah,
It was so tiny.
It was so tiny.
Is it me now?
Because I thought of a lot beefier one,
Yeah.
but they talk about the men.
But they talk about men.
I'm behind. I've officially fallen behind.
Let's see, and I have Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Aha!
Oh, this is tricky. This is tricky because she definitely has. She works with a lot of women. It's only women where she works. But does she talk about anything else but Mr. Smith? I would
that's
say. You know what?
tricky.
You know what? Because at the beginning of the movie, they're both tracking a killer, and so far, and she keeps contact with her. I want to say that it does pass.
All right, hold
Because at some point she must be talking to her about a job when they
Oh,
show them
I
both
forgot
going
to
for the
mention-
same target.
I forgot to mention what we're using to verify. So I want to make up for that right now.
Oh, yeah.
We are using BechdelTest.com. It's very simple. You can use this to search.
We'll
If you
put it
want to
over
play
there.
this game at home, it's kind of fun.
It's fun. It's fun. I mean, this is the kind of thing, like, it doesn't cost anything. You just have to have an internet connection,
So
and
does
you
it
can do
pass?
it with friends. I say it does.
According to BechdelTest.com, it does not.
It does not
It
pass.
does not.
It does not pass.
This
That's so
person says
weird.
this test has Angelina Jolie, who talks to the female spies, although I don't remember them being addressed by name.
They don't have names.
Oh, that's the
They
problem.
don't
That
have
is the
names. You're
issue.
right.
They are just
Almost-
henchmen or henchwomen, but they are not.
And then if they ever talk, it's usually about
Ooh. So
a
now,
man. It's usually about
It's
Brad
a
Pitt.
man, yeah.
wow.
So you got it wrong.
I got it wrong.
Brianna pulls ahead.
Yes, we got it wrong. Yeah.
Do better.
Do better. Do better. Be like us.
Do
Wrong.
better, Mr. and Mrs.
We're
Smith.
so wrong.
All right.
Who is this guy? Oh, wow.
That's an ad.
Ew.
You'll have to go back because I clicked on it.
Oh, yes.
All right. All right,
up.
here we go.
Screw it up.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest. It keeps coming.
Yeah, it keeps
Forrest
coming
Gump.
back, right?
Yeah.
Forrest Gump. Now, let's see. There's women in it,
There are
and
women.
some great characters in it.
Yes.
Sally Field,
Robin
Robin,
Wright.
Robin Wright.
Robin Wright.
Oh,
She's
Robin
not
Wright.
Robin
Yeah,
Wright
not
Penn.
anymore.
But I don't think they ever share a scene together. Those two.
I don't think so either.
Not
Pretty
as
sure,
ad- not
I'm
as
pretty sure
adults.
mom's dead by the time.
Yeah, not as adults, because maybe Jeannie was like
I don't
different,
even
but
think they
not
ever
as
share a
adults.
scene.
And I don't think they overlap at all.
So, I'm gonna say it doesn't pass.
I think
You are right.
Aha!
You're right. It doesn't pass.
'Cause, like, I was trying to remember if Robin Wright had any like friends in the movie. that
Robert
she talked
Zemeckis,
to.
do
No,
better.
she only has boyfriends.
She only has boyfriends.
Yeah.
that we
That is
meet
correct.
anyway.
That is correct. It's weird that like that movie. I don't know. That she just gave him a child but nothing else.
Yeah.
Because she was living the free life.
Yeah.
That's
They
true.
made it
Having a
clear.
good and a bad time.
Yes.
Yes.
She
I
could've-
got a movie called Twins. A
Mm.
little gem with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Oh, what?
nigga?
Oh my gosh. I didn't remember this movie existed till just now.
They're
I don't
making a
think
sequel.
Are they really?
They've
Yeah.
been talking about it for years.
Triplets.
But I don't
with
know.
Who's the triplet?
Eddie Murphy.
I'll believe it when I see it. I heard about this years ago, and it's still nothing's happened with it.
It needs to happen.
Why? It's been so long.
It's like the
I'm
universe.
sick of these
The universe
sequels
won't
that
be
come
the
Was
back
same.
that
decades
movie
later.
any
It doesn't
good
happen.
anyway?
It's a classic.
It's phenomenal.
No,
I
you're
don't-
wrong.
I don't.
It's fun.
They do.
It's
They
not
do.
fun.
They do the car.
Yeah.
Two
They
wheels.
drive the car in two wheels.
Not
Yeah.
my kind of movie.
No, it's silly. It is your kind of. I don't know why you don't like it. It's because it doesn't pass the Bechdel test. Which
I don't know,
I think
we'll
it
see.
doesn't, because there are multiple women in it, but I don't think they ever talk to each other directly without the men there. I don't know if they really even talk to each other. I feel like it's tough, because I do actually remember they do talk to each other, but I don't remember.
I can't
If
help
they're
you.
I don't know
I
that
know.
movie enough to be able to answer
Oh,
this.
man. I'm gonna
Pick
say
one.
no.
And you're right.
I'm right.
You're right.
They don't,
Also,
they don't-
remember-
they might. I think they talk about the twins.
I got
Talk about the brothers.
I got mine wrong because I forgot the fact that the women need to be named.
Yeah. Well,
so
the
if
only
you
women
remember
in
that,
this movie,
that answer's kind of like part of
I
it.
mean, Danny DeVito does run out from a one-night stand at the beginning from one who has no name,
Oh,
but the
it's
other
me
two
now.
women in the movie
The other
definitely
two.
have names.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what the mate has for me.
Yes. What does
What does the mate has for me?
Mate magic provided.
Oh, some mate
get one?
magic.
They're little- they're
I
little
stir it a little. Stir it up.
Stir it up.
Stir it a little. Practical magic. Practical
an
easy one.
magic.
I'll look it up
So,
just in
practical magic, because these are movies. When movies are this old, then I might not know the name in English. Because
You
I
know
saw
what
it in
this
Venezuela.
movie
I saw it in
is
Venezuela. So it's
don't
practical
say
magic.
anything.
It's practical magic. The one with Tom Cruise's ex-wife, and then the guy who changes colors.
Maybe.
Yes.
Is that the one? Is
You're
that
talking about
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole
Nicole
Kidman.
Kidman? It's the one with Nicole Kidman. She
Yes.
has a sister.
and
They're
Sandra
both.
Bullock.
Yes.
Yes.
And then they make this thing like, oh, you're gonna fall in love with a guy who has two different colors in the
Yes.
eyes and all stuff. Then this does pass the Bechdel test because they were talking about the guy, but they probably talk
There's-
about something else. They have family and
there's
stuff.
a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
say yes. I'm gonna say yes.
It totally passes.
It totally passes.
It totally passes.
Yes.
Because there's
Because
four
there's
main
also-
women in the movie.
Yes, there's the two
There's
sisters, there's
the
their
mothers,
aunts,
the aunts.
and also the two
Yeah, but it
kids,
doesn't mean that they.
Oh yeah, and the little girls.
the little girls.
It doesn't mean that they don't talk only
So there's
about
6
the guy.
main characters.
Yeah, that
It's a
is
whole
true.
movie.
That it could be a toss-up.
It
That
could be.
do they always talk about a man?
Mm-hmm.
But no, they've got like a store
It's a-
and stuff, and,
It's
Good.
a feature length.
and they talk about magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
I mean, they do talk about men, but not exclusively.
All right, I think this will be
And
the
that's
last.
okay. So you
It's
can
a good
still talk
movie,
about
you
men.
know?
Is this the last round, guys?
No.
We can do a couple more.
We
We
can
can
do
do
a
a
couple
couple
more.
more?
We got some time. These are quick.
These are
Some
quick.
of our games
Quick.
are like lengthier, but these are.
Yeah. So serendipity.
Serendipity.
Now remind me which one this is.
This is with John Cusack and Kay Beckinsale. You know, they meet. They're gonna buy a glove,
Yes.
and then they split the gloves,
Yeah.
and then she gives him
And
the number. The number flies away. She puts it on a.
That's right.
It's
and
never
then
saw
one of my
when
favorite.
they meet again, they're already like really attached to other people.
No. Actually,
right?
they don't like. They are supposed to get married, and then but they start. That right before they get married, they start thinking about the other, and they give one last chance to find each other. And
Okay,
it's
that's
basically
right.
led by John Cusack. It's one of my favorite romantic comedy. I think it's brilliantly written
I haven't seen.
plot wise.
Yes. Now you'd think that romantic comedies, because they're more geared towards women, that it would pass the Bechdel test, but they don't always.
They not always
Because a lot of the
true.
time,
because it's about the guy.
there
also.
are more women,
Yeah.
but they talk about the man the whole time. Every time they're together, they talk about men.
We watched a movie a while back that I'm pretty sure, passed neither the Bechdel test, nor did two guys ever talk to each other. It was like only men and women talking to each other, which I thought was an interesting thing.
Yeah.
That was like months ago. So I forget what movie.
It's the... I know what you're talking about. It was called Friends with Kids.
Yeah, Friends with Kids.
Friends with
there
Kids.
There are scenes with...
But
I think
they
it
tend
passes
to talk
both. But it was almost...
Jennifer Aniston is in
it
this
was
movie,
almost...
isn't
no.
No.
Oh,
That's
no,
Friends
no.
with Money.
Yes. Okay. It's about friends.
Yeah. But it was almost exclusively men and women talking.
Interesting.
There was a couple scenes each, actually, now that I think about it.
But they might have only been talking about the opposite.
Yeah, and I think that in both instances, they were talking about the other person.
Gosh, I don't know. I don't remember this movie well enough. But okay, I'm gonna hazard a guess.
What's the movie again?
Serendipity. That it does pass the Bechdel test. I'm gonna hope and pray.
It does pass.
Aha!
I remember it pretty well, and yes, she has a friend which is Katie Monahan. Monahan, I don't know, like it's one of the girls from SNL, and she has a shop because they live in San Francisco or something. They live in the other side.
Oh, because you went first. That's right.
And she has a shop for like aromatic candles and esoteric things and stuff like that. And then there were moments in which they talk about the shop and all this stuff, and eventually they start talking about like
magic.
Yeah, exactly.
They also own a store with scented
Women
candles.
are allowed to own shops with candles, with candles and soap. All right,
here we
get
go.
it out. I have Poltergeist.
Because also they talk about destiny, not necessarily the man. They're looking for the man, but they're talking about destiny in general. Poltergeist.
I haven't seen Poltergeist.
Neither of
It's
the
a family. I know something about an Indian graveyard.
Poltergeist.
Coming through
Family moves into a house, and then something
it's on top of like
happening.
a massacre.
A kid, one of the kids starts like the thing.
He goes to the TV or something.
Yeah, and then they take her in.
Yeah, I've seen like the.
They're here.
Mm-hmm. They take her in, then they have to hire this guy. It's a little girl.
Right?
They have to hire this guy who's like, and then he goes into the spirit world and tries to
say
get her.
that it does because I'm thinking that mom and daughter exchange words about something other than daddy. All right?
Yes.
Both Poltergeist movies portrayed here, which are Poltergeist 1 and 3, both passed the Bechdel test.
Yeah, that one's okay because we're not going to use Poltergeist 3.
I did figure that
Where's
we're
the
gonna go
second
like.
one?
But
I don't know what the second
occasionally
one is.
sequels may
Somebody
come
just
up.
never.
No,
related.
it disappeared on the spirit world. What did you say?
I said occasionally we may use sequels, so you got to be careful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think there are a couple.
And the winner is Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin
Does it
Rouge.
pass?
Does it pass?
The Bechdel test.
She talks to what?
So this is again Nicole Kidman in this movie.
Yes. Nicole Kidman in the role that I think that she has looked like the most beautiful on any other movie that she have ever been. Like Satine, it's like Mademoiselle Satine is just freaking like.
You got a
it's
little
up
crush.
there. It's up there. It's up there. It's like right up there.
Got a little character crush.
It's right up there next to Lily Sobieski and what used to be Alicia Silverstone.
Okay.
Alicia Silverstone, by the way, looks the same.
The same.
As she always did.
But you know,
She hasn't
just
aged.
Like, I don't know. And Kate Beckinsale on the vampire movie. Oh God. Anyway.
But we're
Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge. Does she speak with any other woman? She speaks like I must say yes because no wait. Does that woman has a name?
Is she a named character?
She is a named character. She is the madame that takes care of them, and then when she has the whole thing that they call the doctor, I'm gonna say yes, but I might be wrong.
All right. According to BechdelTest.com,
Yes.
Moulin Rouge passes.
Passes. Yes.
But to give people who guessed the opposite credit, the comments section in this that usually tells you what conversation was had doesn't really remember anything. It says, I can remember the showgirls exchanging some snide remarks backstage, but she can't remember anything else specific.
Well, but I remember that when she has she gasps for air, she can't finish the song, she falls, and then Sidler goes like no, and then one of the guys catches her, and he goes like it's part of the show. They take her back, She starts coughing blood. She talks to the madame, whatever, and then she talks back and goes like they have an exchange.
So
of
at
words.
least there's that.
And then there's something there.
And possibly
I might be
also
wrong
true of
about
the
it because
stations.
she was kind of
we're
unconscious,
giving,
but you know.
we're giving you the point.
We're giving you the point because that's probably true. And I do remember she
And
talked
they sing
about.
also.
All
They
right.
sing like if singing
think
counts as a
that's-
conversation, then maybe that's
I think
that's
that's
the show.
game. That's the
That
game.
is the show.
Well, we did pretty good. We guessed almost right every time. Jose
She
and
won.
I missed one each.
Yes,
So
because because we're like
the gold goes to the guest. Goes
Yes.
to the girl.
the guest.
Yeah, because see, I noticed.
It's
these
the
things.
guest
Sadly-
always
Happen.
wins, isn't it?
Sadly, our show does not pass the Bechdel test.
No.
Our show does not pass the Bechdel
And
test.
unless you
have
guys
it.
do something different, it
Unless
never
we
will.
have, like
Yeah.
multiples on, it's not gonna. So yeah, that's a bummer.
We're such a
That hurts.
chauvinistic
That hurts.
show.
That hurts me a little bit.
Is it true?
I didn't have anyone else to do the show with me. We did think of someone who would have been perfect for the show. I'm not gonna name
Yes.
names because I don't want to make anybody sad. We did have someone,
But it
a
was a
girl.
woman. Okay.
Yeah, but she left New York, and that was that.
Is it true that every game has been won by the guest?
I don't
Can you
know if
remember
that's true.
us winning any of the games? I think the
I don't remember.
I think we have.
Are
I
we
think
bad?
one of
Do
us
you guys
had tied.
throw the game every time?
No,
like
we
on
don't.
purpose?
No.
I
Like,
tied with Michael Barra, and
bad
then
at our own
we used
games.
Nick to use the tiebreaker, and Michael Barra won the tiebreaker.
It's crazy.
So I did tie points wise, but then I lost the
These
tiebreaker.
guests, I tell you.
Guests are tearing
These
us
kids
up.
are like you know.
Tearing us up.
Yeah.
Damn, like you think they would be nicer?
I
to
don't know
us.
offhand what the lifetime points are, but we will. We should
We'll show
display the
them.
lifetime.
Yeah,
points.
yeah. We don't
All
know
right,
them by heart.
Thank you for joining the Tuesday edition. This was an educational one,
Yes.
as
Yes.
well as a fun one. Join us tomorrow. In the meantime, feel free to comment. Tell us how you did.
Yeah.
And share, like us, subscribe. You can also find me on Twitter. I am at John in Paradox. Briana here.
I am at B Redmount.
And I am at Jose in Paradox. And with that said, friends from the future, we're saying goodbye from the past.
Adios.